everybody, and welcome back to part 4 of the San Jose Sharks GM mode here on HLM 22. And today, again, we're going to do some simulation. I don't know about the trades yet. I'm not going to record that part of the video until I do read the comments on that third episode, but I do want to go look at some of the prospects in this 2021 or 2022, NHL draft class. Obviously, we're probably going to have a top 10 pick in this draft, and I would like to watch list 3 players first from this opening month and a half that I would like to acquire. So, without further ado, let's hop into today's episode. So the first player I would like to point out in this 2022 draft class is winger Jack Hughes. He is a left winger. We do have William Eklund on that left wing, but he also projects as a center with the secondary position. He's a playmaker as well. You could pair this guy beside Eklund one day. So far, he's moved up 3 spots from 9 to 6, and in 11 games for the Mooseheads, Halifax Mooseheads this year, he has 7 goals, 10 assists for 17 points, playing decent defensive hockey as well. I mean, only a 30% face-off win rate, but this is a guy that I'd like to keep my eye on throughout the season, and he's currently ranked 6th. Again, he could go from anywhere, honestly, from that 5 to 15 range, in my opinion. So I am going to watch list him and, keep track of this guy's development. Now, the second player I would like to watch list is center Connor Geekie, a center playmaker here from the Winnipeg Ice, and I don't know exactly, but I do think this is the younger brother of Morgan Geekie, who is a player in the Carolina Hurricane system, I believe. But yes, another very good player. He has actually moved down from 7 to 10, so a guy who's on the decline, but in 11 games this year, he has 5 goals, 12 assists for 17 points, putting up a very strong season, a 47.5 face-off win percentage, and again, he does play that center role, so a guy who could be very valuable to our team. Again, I don't know a lot about this guy. I'm really just going on the stats at this point, but Connor Geekie, if this is a guy we could snag up, you potentially have a center for William Eklund down the line, so definitely a player I would like to keep track of, and I'm going to watch list him. And now the third player I would like to watch list for this month is Simon Nemec, right-handed shot defenseman from Slovakia, 6'1", 192, a very, very good player, and as you can see, he's moved down from 3 to 11, so a player that's really dropped, but still a really great season. 13 games played, 2 goals, 10 assists for 12 points, and he is a workhorse out there. Look at that, 28.5 minutes, only -5, 19 blocks. I mean, there's a lot to look forward to when you're looking at a guy like Simon Nemec play on the ice for this Oshawa Generals team. I mean, this is a very good player. If we can get him anywhere after, pick number 5 or 6, then that's a huge steal, in my opinion. This is an elite level defenseman and a guy who, if we draft, I think could really, really help, accelerate building this defensive core up on this team. We don't have a lot of great defensive prospects. Most of our prospects are on the forward side of things, so getting a guy like Simon Nemec, who could be an elite level defenseman in the next 4 or 5 seasons, will be very handy for us, so watch list this guy for sure. Game of the episode, it is a tradition. We slow sim the game against the Maple Leafs, and a pretty quick start for both teams. Mikheyev and Couture. John Tavares will make it a 2-1 Leafs lead going into the second period. Let's see what transpires in this frame. Kerfoot makes it a 3-1 Leafs hockey game, and no offense right now. Third period, yeah, this is San Jose Sharks hockey. Power play killed off number 4 for the Leafs, TJ Brody. But that is going to be it. I'm sorry about that notification. I'm going to definitely turn the notifications off. But yes, 4-1 Leafs winning game number 1 here. Very upsetting, but nothing we can do about it. All right, next game here against the Boston Bruins. Let's see what transpires here against the Big Bees. And a 4-2 win, so that's very nice. Obviously, bounce back win there against a very good opponent. And next, we got the 5-9-2 Detroit Red Wings. So let's see what goes down here. 2-0 Samuel Annes is going on waivers. So an upsetting loss against the Wings there. Connor Carrick. Vancouver next on the agenda. 8-7-3 record for them. Let's see. We get a 2-1 win. Okay, that's great. And yeah, so guys are still playing well. You know, the team's still playing well overall. And now we got the 10-7-1 Washington Capitals. And bum, Jake. Oh, here's an interesting waiver. Let's go take a look at Jake Evans. Okay, so here is the profile of Jake Evans. Center / right winger, right-handed shooter, 25 years old. He does have that high top 9 potential, 79 overall. This is a good guy for the fourth line. Going forward, if I'm being honest, this is kind of your ideal fourth line center. You got that power forward kind of center versatility, 80 defense, 79 overall, which I really like, and 25 years old. This year in Laval, 14 games played at 20 points. And if I take a look at the face-off percentage as well, 52.9. So this is a guy that Montreal definitely wants to bring up to the NHL squad, and this is a guy that I think this team could really use this as a good fourth-line center. So I am going to claim Jake Evans. Okay, so this is interesting. Jake Evans was actually claimed by Detroit. So I don't know how the waiver system works exactly, but I was really looking forward to Jake Evans, but Detroit gets them. They got themselves a great fourth line shutdown forward, so congratulations, Detroit. Here is a guy I am going to claim, a quick one, Kevin Steenland. Poor top 6, 25 years old, 77 overall. I'm going to play him in the AHL, just get some more forward depth down there, and yeah, let's see if we can successfully claim Steenland. And yes, we successfully claimed Kevin Steenland, so he will be playing a most likely middle 6 role in the AHL, maybe top line. We will see. I'm going to get him in there. I'm not going to show you guys the line edit because that's boring. We're just going to hop straight into some more simulation. All right, and now back into simulation, everyone. First game back, we got the Winnipeg Jets 10-9-1, having a bit of a struggle early on this year, and we do get the win against them, 3-2, perfect. And now we got the 9-12-0 Arizona Coyotes. Can we go back to back? Yes, we do. 5-2 victory right there, and we are officially 500 on the season, which really excites me. So going into another back-to-back, the 10-10-1 Anaheim Ducks. Let's see what we get. And 3-1 win. That is 3 in a row, and we are now 12-11-0. And now we have a game against the 14-5-3 Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, not a surprise there, but you know what? We were over 500 for a second there, which I'm happy. And now officially up to the 1st of December. Sorry, Adam Clendenning, don't want you. And I think it's time to make a trade. I left this question with you guys in the last episode. Should I trade for what are the guys? Either Jamie Alexiak or Michael Matheson. I did not get any feedback, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make my own trade, and let's get into the first trade of the season. Okay, everyone, here is the trade. So we are sending to Pittsburgh Jeffrey Truchon-Vale, left wing, 24-year-old high depth potential player. Hasn't played this year at all for us. He is just not good enough at 69 overall. So we're really not losing anything, but we are gaining Michael Matheson, an overpaid defenseman, 27 years old, 5 years left on a $4.772 million deal. And this isn't bad because he's only going to be 32 by the time this deal comes up, and we can always buy him out if, you know, things come to worst. And this year, in 23 games played, he has 6 points, -9, 22 minutes average ice time. And yeah, this is a guy who has potential to be a good defenseman for us. But we're also getting a 2nd, a 5th, and a 6th for this 2022 draft as well. So let's see if this goes through. This is the trade they offered me originally. I just kind of recreated it. So will it go through? Yes, it does. So welcome to the San Jose Sharks, Michael Matheson. And I do believe that means that someone needs to be on the way out. And unfortunately, I know exactly who it is going to be. So I know I said that I did need to send somebody down, but that's actually not true at all. Instead, we can just sit Radim Simek on the bench. I want Nayazev to play because he's still a young up-and-coming defenseman who has potential. So these are the new lines with Michael Matheson. As you can see, he's playing the 2nd pairing. And then on the power play, he's going to be on that 2nd pairing and also not even going to be playing on the penalty kill. Good two-way defenseman, definitely in addition to that defensive core, and I'm very happy with that deal. We get future assets, and we're still sitting above the cap you know, the league maximum. So I'm happy with that trade, and I hope you guys are too. Just getting a lot of future assets, and hopefully we can work with those assets to get some great players. But anyways, let's keep on with the simulation. So we are going to do one last game in the simulation. It's coming against the 15-7-1 Calgary Flames. So let's see if we can take this victory, end the episode off on a high note, and I think we do. 4-2. Let's go, baby. 13-12-0 is where we're currently sitting, and I'm happy with that. This is a team that definitely has the potential to be a good team, a contender, not a contender, but like a playoff team. And the guys are stepping up. So one more thing I want to do is, again, I want to take a look at some prospects, or not prospects, but some of our up-and-coming young guys, and just kind of highlight the guys who I see doing very well again at the end of this episode, same as last one. So let's get into doing that. So here we are once again visiting William Eklund's profile, because in 20 games played in Victoria, he now has 19 goals, 11 assists for 30 points, and he is playing so great. A 55.4% face-off percentage as well. He's not even a center, but he's just playing so well down there in the WHL, and I'm really happy with how he's coming. He's performing. I mean, I'm really excited to see what William Eklund can do next year, hopefully on the NHL team, but a great start for him so far. Once again, we are also visiting Thomas Bordeleau's page here. You guys already know all his stats, but this year, 21 games played, 13 goals, 24 assists, 37 points now. This guy is going off, as well as a 53.8 face-off percentage. I mean, goals scored per game, or whatever this GSG is, 1.8. I mean, this guy's so great. 1.8 points per game, and just a great player. High shooting percentage as well, added 12.9. And this is just a really great player. I'm really happy with how he's developing as well. So yeah. Here's a new one, I'm pretty sure. 20-year-old Artemy Nayazev, left-handed shot defenseman, high top 6 potential at 67 overall, and 19 games played, 3 goals, 12 assists, 15 points. Doesn't jump off the page at you, but a very solid season. I mean, you can look, 12 blocks, -1. He's playing so much minutes as well. I mean, this guy's really playing well for the Chicoutimi Sanguinines, or whatever they're called, and just really happy with how Artemy's playing so far. So far this year. So I thought I would point him out real quick. Now we got 22-year-old Alexander Chemlevski, and man, oh man, 25 games played, 11-11-22. He is putting up such a great season in 19.5 minutes of ice time. Chemlevski, probably the best forward in the AHL team right now. He should get a boost to the first line next episode, because Jonathan Dahlen's playing good. He has 17 points in 25 games, I believe, but Chemlevski is playing better. So gonna need to be a change down there, but I'm just really excited how Chemlevski's playing. He should be in the NHL team by next year as well. And that is gonna do it for this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are kind enough, but if you don't want to, don't worry, it's alright. I don't mind you just watching this video. I'm just happy that you're here watching this video. But yeah, so the reason I did not upload on Wednesday, this was a pretty busy week for me at school, if you guys didn't know. Still in high school, this should be my final year. I'm really working hard at it. But yeah, just I had a lot of homework this week, so I could not get the video up, but it is going up Sunday, so you're watching this Sunday. So I will say thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next episode of San Jose Sharks GM Mode. We're not disappearing. I've just been busy. So again, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one. But for now, bye.